We just got some new Resident Evil Death Island news, and it is amazing. Over the past night on Twitter, a few new stills have come to light, as well as a new poster for the movie, and they're honestly crazy. Now, I'm about to show you a picture, and it's a lot to take in. You ready? 3, 2, 1, boom. Yes, you are not seeing things. That is Chris Redfield, Jill, Rebecca, Claire, and Leon, all in the same shot. This is the dream shot. This is the dream shot right here. Remember the first time we seen Chris and Leon meet each other in Resident Evil 6 and they had a little, you know, a little fight? And we were like, oh my god, these characters met. Well, this blows it out of the water. All of the original Resident Evil characters are back. Minus Barry, but you know, I think I see him hiding in the corner over there. This does also give us a lot of information though. Like, we can see with Jill, I said in the last video that it doesn't look like she's aged, and it still seems like it holds up. Chris lost his Hawaiian shirt, which I'm very disappointed in. Claire is finally making another return to Resident Evil after a few years. Sure, we got her in Resident Evil Infinite Darkness, but nothing that's been new to the Resident Evil timeline. One thing that I'm happy to see about this is that they're actually bringing Claire and Rebecca into the action. Looking back at Vendetta and Resident Evil Infinite Darkness, they were treated as sideline characters. They were made into like damsels in distress and never really fought anyone, and that disappointed me, but they're finally bringing them back into the battle. Oh, and Leon's there looking hot as usual. The next image we see is a bit tamer. It's Jill, Chris, Claire, and Rebecca all chilling in a lab, looking at a computer. I'm gonna assume they're either, you know, looking into the virus or trying to locate someone's whereabouts. But no, they're all looking pretty badass. Chris is wearing the same uniform as he did in Resident Evil Vendetta, so I like that little bit of consistency. I'm a bitch for details. Rebecca also got a fancy new hairdo, so pop off, Queen. The final still that got leaked is of the villain of the movie. I said this in the last video and it's confirmed now. It is Maria Gomez from Resident Evil Vendetta. We see a shot of her here standing in front of a few security cameras, and it looks like in the background you can see the prison being overrun. There's not too much in this shot, but it's still a nice little leak that we got. Sorry, just cutting in here. Since recording that, 3 more screenshots have actually come out of the movie, and one of them is actually quite big, so I feel like I needed to put it in here. One's a quick shot of Jill Valentine, not too much going on here, seems like she's still in the practice range. The next one is actually an amazing shot of Chris and Claire actually doing something together. Kind of reminiscent of Code Veronica, but not too much else going on in this photo. And finally we have an image of a character we've never met before. From what we can tell from Resident Evil's history of trench coats, this guy is obviously a bad guy. I'm gonna assume he's probably a new associate of Maria Gomez. If we look at his right hand, he appears to be holding something. It looks like it might be like an injection device, so possibly this is a scene where he's just injected himself and he's about to fall back and like transform. Not really too much we can go off of here. All we know is this is a new character. And finally, we got a new poster, which is amazing, and I way prefer it to the original one that they released. It's got all of our original characters, all looking off into battle, arms in hand, holding all their traditional guns. I love it. I love it. Also, if you look down the bottom, we have also received a release date. It looks like it's coming out on the 7th of July, which is very soon. So that's something to look forward to anyway. One thing I'm worried about though is I live in Ireland, and I don't think they ever showed the original CGI movies here. I don't even think they've showed Welcome to Raccoon City in many cinemas, so I'm worried about how I'll get to see it, but I'll find a way. But overall, I am looking forward to this movie a lot. It's gonna be really fun. It's great to see the original cast all back looking badass and sexy as ever. That's pretty much all I gotta say though, because we didn't really get many new story elements besides the return of Claire. So I'm gonna leave this here. Let me know what your thoughts are on these new leaks. Are you excited for a movie? And who is your favorite character in the new lineup? I cannot wait for Jill. Jill is my favorite Resident Evil character. I have a Jill statue on my desk because she is the best character. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.